minutes. We go into Miramar for match number 5.
You count the plane last, and you're just fighting against the other team that's left in the lobby. That would be pretty good. Alpha 7 can skirt around the crater fields, but we will see this next circle very soon now.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. A little crash coming on through. Influence Kevin. Get the cage rattled by the team.
By Vampire.
That's a Fireflux shift if I ever did see one. Slap bang onto them, they're in the middle of it now. IHC, get across. Godless trying to hop on through the vehicles, but Demo goes down first and Ziol second to follow. Godless last and wasn't there to back up the teammates. T2K holding well, but unfortunately they do lose one. Godless, a sliver of HP will not be enough to prop up the crumbling foundations of that rotation, and T2K will sweep it away.
Again now for 4 AM. Alter Ego. Vampire is got their fangs out, looking their way. Wait for them to leave. It's all popping off on this northern edge, John.
Up in flames, S2G goes. The vehicle does pop off, and they're going to bring themselves very, very low. Stalwart picking up those points, and Hamzy last to fall. Stalwart curtail them, draw them short. 11th place, 5 eliminations. The top of the tables are crumbling fast. 4 Angry Men may be next on the cards, and they will fall too. DRS now. They led out today with a really well-executed chicken dinner, and now they have a chance to see themselves back towards the top of the table. Schweppes is absolutely dominating Alter Egos in the meantime. And this push seems doomed, and it will fall finally with the last player to go. The western side, Vampire property.
Sad funeral dirge behind us there, banged out on the drums for Alter Ego. Here in Indo. Now Vampire Esports looking to move forward. Geek Fam above them. Still a couple of players, 2 to be precise. Vampire with 3. Some points on this day.
Only one team now left on the outside of the settlement of El Pozo. And that is Nova with the duo that they have, Order and Paraboy. These are 2 names that strike fear into the hearts of people who come across them on the battlefields. To be honest, we've expected a little bit more from them today, but we know that they can deliver when pushed. And now is the time that they need to show just what they're made of here. Another shift over towards the Fireflux position, and it seems like this might be a Turkish game to lose.
Absolutely. Fireflux, team that I mentioned earlier, in a really strong spot, both on the outer edge and still in the city. It's a really easy spot to hold on to for a long, long time. A lot of accessible areas to excavate yourself from. So I think this is a very, very good spot to be playing in. T2K just about make their way into that building.
Looks like Vampire wanted to slow them down. Well, that's a beautiful nade over the top from Stoned. I have no idea how he managed to find that perfectly onto the garage opening from that angle, but 3 points. Excellent stuff.
Stone just a very, very good player. And that gives great opportunity now for Vampire actually to move up, which is really important for them actually. Just garnering a bit of space. Geek Fam also looking to take advantage of that. Look at that, those Schweppes already down.
Oh no.
2 in fact, and only Stone left remaining. Vampire falling.
Crumbling. Being pulled apart at the seams there. Only the one left, DRS, wanting to push on through on the southeast side as well. Wolves looking to hold out, well, pretty much anyone they can right now, but it's not going super strongly. Only Memory is down for them at this stage, however, with Vampire falling. Geek Fam look to challenge, but Yuhai caught out there. If I remember, 5 eliminations for Fireflux as they hold the center, and the hold is strong from the Wolves.
Important game for them. Guys on the desk really, really wanted them to hit a good game. T2K also were looking for something strong here. DRS still going last zone now.
And it will close with 5 teams remaining. This is what happens in urban finishes. Blank, there's so much cover, so tightly packed, that these occurrences do happen. And the utility gets burned a little bit earlier into these, which means that the nades aren't super plentiful. makes these pushes all the harder. Zone is shunting in now. Fireflux with the opening bid. Solke finds a second onto the Wolves. DRS looking to move in closer. Nova are still in on the north side, and Paraboy has a little bit to say about it. Fireflux are just pulling all of the points out of this lobby now as DRS fall in fifth. 3 eliminations found, 10 on the cards for Fireflux. They are unstoppable so far. Paraboy and Order continue to move forwards. There's smokes and cover in the way, but Fireflux are looking out. They are aware of this push. T2K in the meantime want to stop the Wolves, want to slow them down, but they cannot do anything here. Wolves up into the top 3.
Wolves versus Fireflux here. Well, they jump into the campfire, into the light of the flames.
Oh.
Take down the Travelers from Fireflux have come so far. They are protected, ready and waiting for Wolves this night.
Paraboy down, flushed. Order last standing for Nova now. Wolves still out in the cold here. Solke does take a knock there. A nade over. Slows it down though again for the Wolves. One player standing for Wolves looking for the res. Order doesn't want to go down here. 3 nades to play with, launches one over the top. If you can just eliminate the Wolves, that's an excellent little boost to the placement point. Solus out and into the outside now behind the burnt out van, but Solus looks for the challenge. Order not quite able to stay alive because the Wolves have the off angle. They've res with 2, catches down and Solke's low. If they can get a pick onto Lutz, it's huge for them. Oh, a lovely little headshot through the window. Takes a lot of health off the Lutz health bar, and now they need to try and keep it all together. Remember, is up close, but he is solo now. 1 versus 3 against Fireflux. And out into the blue, they have to fall. Ketch has to vault out, and he might just go down to it. They try to strafe out wide, and Fireflux just about pull it back together. What a way to close it down, but either way, it is a Fireflux position, it is a Fireflux circle, and it is a Fireflux chicken dinner.
With Seven's blessing, they take it this far. Who's looking for a bit of a win. Get them towards that top side. Good amount of eliminations. Can tell from the faces though that this win came a little late for their liking. Still, it was strong. Yes, they were gifted some strong position in the circle, but getting that done from there, not easy. You really have to be very aware of what's going around in the circle to ensure you can pick up all those eliminations, pick up those positions, and know exactly what to do next.
2 Turkish teams performing well today. S2G and Fireflux now picking up that chicken dinner in match number 5. Brazilians as well with their own syndicate. Seems like we might have a little bit of a rivalry between these 2 regions.
100%. A couple more teams starting to come out of the woodwork now as well. Nova obviously getting up towards that 3rd place position. 4AM also making it far. We seem to see both those Chinese teams towards the top quite frequently. Plus Wolves. Good match from them. Fortunately not able to finish it out, and when you look at them you just feel like they didn't have that extra oomph that was required. VPE also keeps banging on the door.
You think you have figured out a storyline in terms of what is happening on day 1. It all changes. It all changes from top to bottom. Look at the teams, and it is Brazil all the way down 14, 15, 16. Alpha 7 influence and Inco.